Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60.
Oh my god, not another video from Gweilo 60. Don't I have anything better to do?
Today I'm going to be talking about something that's a little bit controversial, or could be controversial, depends on how you look at it. White privilege in China. Yeah, now in this beautiful area is probably because I'm a white YouTuber from a foreign country, from Canada, because I have a different perspective. I can reach out to other people around the world where maybe a Chinese person can't. So they come to people like me and offer a trip around southern Guangxi province, basically all paid, so that I can show you what I see. And you're basically going to listen to me more than you would maybe a Chinese person.
Ah yes, Gweilo. You are so special. You can do what the average Chinese person can't. I guess the average Chinese person can't walk around speaking to a camera about nothing. Westerners generally don't watch your videos. Did you know that? So it would probably be better if it was a Chinese person walking around talking in Chinese. At least their message would be a bit more sincere than the show you are putting on. So you do admit that you are getting paid to make this video, and are being chaperoned around and taken to various locations. It's obvious your producers have an agenda to spread the CCP propaganda. You say you can show us what you really see, but you actually didn't pick the location, did you? And you probably didn't even pick the topic. There's nothing random about this video that you're making. We are seeing what Gweilo's sponsor wants us to see and hearing what they want us to hear.
Here's one for you. I was driving my e-bike down the sidewalk, going against the flow type thing. And this is a no-no in a lot of places in Nanning City. And if I was a Chinese person, the police officer on the corner that pointed at me, and when he points at you, if you're a Chinese person, that means stop. And he comes over, takes your keys, gives you a ticket, and you go over to the person at the desk and you pay that ticket before you can go. Well, with me, he pointed at me, I smiled and waved, he stopped, he smiled, he waved, and away I went. White privilege. Yes, that's definitely white privilege.
So Gweilo, it seems to me that you are proud of using your white privilege to break the law. Don't worry about all of those Chinese people that are paying the traffic fines that you're not. Do you realize you are giving foreigners such a bad image in China?
Guangzhou, well, maybe Guangzhou.
Ah yes, Gweilo showing off his amazing Chinese skills there. Good old Guangzhou. Let's go to Guangzhou for a holiday, everybody, come on.
I'd go into a hotel and there'd be a lineup basically just about every time we go into a hotel. They shuffled me to the front of the line every time. Why? Because I'm a foreigner, I'm a white foreigner.
Wow, Gweilo. You got to cut in line in a hotel. The Chinese people actually hate you for this. Try going to a cheaper hotel next time and see that they won't even let you in because there's no foreigners allowed. You get to cut in line because your passport has to be photocopied and then they have to register you with the police. Even if you get an Airbnb, you don't even have the luxury of being registered with the police. You have to go there yourself and register. I guess this is because of white privilege, huh? Or is it just because the foreigners are not trusted in China? Anyway, it doesn't matter. But like I said, where was your white privilege when you wanted to stay in a cheaper hotel? Surely they should just let you stay in that cheap hotel and bow down and let their white master do whatever he wants.
And you look at how the Chinese people are treated around the world. and basically in white-dominated Anglo-Saxon countries, and it's not good. Over the years, they've done head taxes, they've done exclusion acts, they've basically treated them as a second-class citizen. But then those white people come to China, and the Chinese people treat those white people as a first plus class citizen. So they reciprocate in a different way, rather than treating the white people that they see in their country differently, treat them in a poorer manner. They actually treat them in a better manner.
That's it, Gweilo. Keep seeing everything through your rose-colored glasses. Chinese are treated badly in Anglo-Saxon countries? Really? Last time I checked, they were treated equally and given all the same opportunities and rights as the locals. I saw mainland Chinese students in London interfering with free Tibet demonstrations and causing quite a scene. The police just let them get on with it and didn't arrest anybody. Are foreigners allowed to do these kinds of things in China? Just because you are treated well in China doesn't mean all foreigners are. It isn't the norm in the West to point at a Chinese person and call them a foreigner, but in China, this happened to me all the time. As a foreigner, you are seen as a complete alien and will never fit in with the locals, no matter how hard you try. This does not sound like white privilege to me. This sounds more like discrimination.
A lot of them just want to check out their English skills on somebody that's an English speaker from, regular English speaker. Others are curious about who you are, how you got there, what's your background, everything about your life. Some are interested in you in a boyfriend-girlfriend type thing. This has happened to me over and over again throughout the years, where I've been approached by Chinese girls and, hi, are you married? You know what I mean? Say, well...
I don't think this is white privilege. It seems that you just stick out like a sore thumb, and people notice you more. This isn't exactly a privileged position, and in fact, makes it easier for you to be discriminated against. There were countless times in China I was excluded from doing something just because I'm a foreigner. For example, not being able to stay in a cheap hotel, or when you want to buy something in a market and you try to bargain with them and they give you a really extortionate price, but then a Chinese person comes along and they get it for less than half the price that you paid. White privilege, huh?
Yes, when you come to China, if you're a white person, and if you're not a dick, you know what I mean, treat people with respect and whatever, you do have privileges that the regular people in China don't have.
If you're not a dick? You mean like you are, Gweilo? You only have privilege because you allow it to happen. You need this attention, and you actually couldn't survive on your own in China because you didn't bother to learn the language. To the Chinese people, you are like a child who can't even do the simplest of things without help from his wife. Try going to a restaurant on your own where the menu is all in Chinese and see how far your white privilege gets you there. The Chinese do treat you well, and I really wish they wouldn't, and I wish they would just tell you to get lost. You do know that most of them call you Lawai behind your back? Is that a privilege?
Getting taken out for supper and excursions and stuff by other people. Some are friends, some are acquaintances, some you barely even know, and they want to be seen with a foreigner. Maybe that might be what it is. That you're sort of a status symbol still in places like Nanning. Well, I've got a foreign friend. You know what I mean?
A lot of these people are taking you out because they probably want something from you. You think that just because you're a foreigner, it is a good reason for them to take you out? How stupid are you? Can't you see that you are being used like a puppet or a little toy just for their amusement? Surely it would be better to find true, genuine friends, would it not?
Guangxi province.
Ah, good old Guangxi province. Gweilo showing off his Chinese pronunciation again.
But because I'm a white foreigner, they want me in their group, and they want to play with me, they want to drink with me, they want to barbecue with me, they want to, go gallivanting around the countryside with.
Yes, they are using you. How can you enjoy that? Oh right, I forgot. You are living your cheapskate life in China, playing the role of the white monkey and selling your friendship for bananas. Good job, Gweilo. Keep it up.
If I was sitting in Canada, I would just be a nobody, and I know that. When I'm in China, I'm Gweilo 60. But what's...
Well, at least you acknowledge you are a nobody. But yes, when you're in China, you are Gweilo 60, the biggest white monkey the Chinese can find. Good job, buddy.
Beautiful Guangxi province. Yeah, I know, like, guys, this is this is what we're doing today.
Ah, again, good old Guangxi province, huh? How long have you been living in Guangxi province, Gweilo, and you can't even pronounce it right?
If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button. Thanks for watching. Hit the bell. Oh, and my subscriber count has been going down, and my view count has been going down. I'm not getting any love from my viewers lately. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're getting tired of listening to my daily rants. But this last week it hasn't been daily, just for the fact that I've been on the road for just about a week and I have had no time.
Everybody, don't forget to push that share button and hit the belt. Losing subscribers, huh? Maybe that's because people are getting bored with your tired old format. People can only watch a guy walking around with a camera, pretending he knows stuff and gloating about how great his life is for so long. People are really starting to see you for what you are. A pro-CCP shill who needs to be stopped. To conclude, Gweilo seems to relish in his white privilege position in China. He gets away with a lot in China and is well aware that he can use his skin color to his advantage. His problem is that he appears blind to the negatives that come with his white privilege, and he lacks empathy towards the Chinese people that bust their backs to make his stay in China a comfortable one. He breaks the rules whenever he feels like it and uses China and the Chinese people to his advantage. He plays the stupid white monkey role to get whatever he wants and will never bother to learn anything about the real China. Although to some extent, white privilege does exist in China, but Gweilo neglects to mention that being white or a foreigner and living in China also comes with its share of problems. In China, no matter how hard you try to fit in, you will always be a foreigner, and local people will never completely accept you. I blame foreigners like Gweilo 60 for this, because of the way they behave. They really do give us all a bad name. F*** you, Gweilo.